Hello, this is Francis from Good Team, and I'm going to show you how to create a deal in HubSpot. This may seem like a pretty simple task, but if you're new to HubSpot and the sales functionality in the software, it can be a little overwhelming trying to understand what the purpose of deals are and the pipelines. So, what we're going to focus on in this video is how to create a deal and make sure that all the information you need on that deal is associated properly so that as the deal moves through the pipeline, that information stays the same. So if you're on your home screen, you're going to navigate to sales and deals, and you're going to go to your whatever pipeline you've created. For this one, we've created a sample pipeline called sales pipeline. So these are deals here. We've created two deals that are kind of just sample deals. So let's say there's two ways you can create a deal. One is through automations, through workflow. If you have Marketing Pro or any other higher subscription, you'll be able to do that through workflows. But if you don't, maybe you're on Starter, or maybe you don't have any marketing that you're paying for, then you will have to manually create these deals. So, pretty simple. What you're going to do is just click Create Deal up here. Then you're going to name it. Typically, we name it whatever the prospect's name is, or maybe the company name, and what they are interested in. So for us, we are a marketing agency, so this would be test deal interested in HubSpot support. This pipeline is the only pipeline, therefore it's grayed out. You can't choose any other ones. Then you've got your deal stages. So these are just default deal stages that HubSpot creates when you create an account. But the idea is that you're moving a deal through their journey of your sales cycle. So they scheduled an appointment, you've had the appointment, and they're now qualified to buy. It's a good relationship on both parts. So the next step is to present them with whatever product or service that you have. So you want to make sure that a presentation is scheduled. Then on their end, all the decision makers need to be bought in. Once everybody's bought in, then you send over the contract. And if they sign it and they pay their invoice, then it's closed won. But if they decide it's not a good fit or maybe not a good time, then it moves to closed loss. So essentially, it just works the same way as some kind of internal sales system that you may be using already. It just digitizes it. So for this example, we're going to start them at the beginning of their prospecting journey, and we're going to move them into appointment scheduled. Here's where you can set how much the sale would be worth. So let's say it's $1,250, and when you project that the deal should close. So if you know that your normal sales cycle is 7 days long, you can project it to always be 7 days later. For maybe longer deals, maybe it's a 3-month deal, so you want to set it out a little bit further. Here's where you're going to set the contact owner, the deal owner. So whatever sales rep is in charge of that deal, this is where you're going to select them. Here is your deal type. Is it an upsell or is it brand new business? We don't use that property, so we just keep it blank there. Then you got priority. If you have a lot of deals that are coming in, maybe there are some that are hot and they're ready to buy, and some that maybe need a little bit more time. This is just further segmentation on where they are in their buyer's journey. All right, so then you're going to associate the deal with a contact in a company. This is really important. If you want to use any sort of automation or snippets or templates or any of the kind of smart tools that HubSpot has, you're going to want to need to associate a contact and company so that it can pull that property in to automatically populate for you. So we'll say this is a sample contact, and he worked for HubSpot, which is not in there. Oh, we don't have any companies. So we're going to keep that blank. But you would associate a company in the same way you associate a contact. Companies have the exact same type of records that contacts do. So it's almost like a separate entity that HubSpot pulls data from. Then if you have services or products that are inputted into HubSpot, this is where you're going to choose that product to associate with the deal. This is great for reporting and data gathering if you want to see, how long it takes to sell a specific product, or how many people are buying after a specific time, or what reps are selling a specific, you get the idea. So if you want further reporting, you can add some products to your product library. After that, you can click create, and what's going to happen is it's going to populate the deal. Or if you're in a, kind of in a rapid fire mode and you've got, 10, 15, 20 deals to create, then you can click create and add another, and it will just refresh this page and bring up a new box. But for this example, I'm just going to hit create. You'll see that our deal exists. Again, this is very similar to contact records. You've got contact records, company records, deal records, um, tickets. There's all sorts of records that they all kind of have the same functionality. But this is where all of the information and activity is going to pop up regarding this deal. So if you go back to the deal board, you'll see that our deal exists here in appointment scheduled. So as the prospect goes through their journey, then you'll just drag and drop the deal, um, depending on where they are in what stage they're at in their buying process. If you have Marketing Pro or any higher subscription, it is so valuable to start to create automations that associate with your deal pipelines, follow-up emails, internal notifications, sending out documents. There's a whole lot that you can do if you have a really set pipeline on the deal side and the sales side of your business. So that's how you create a deal within HubSpot. Seems simple, but can get pretty complicated.